All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, honor goes to
Yeah,
Yahweh,
by
Bahashem
Shem.
Yahweh Shah, for giving us his truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity. To you, I say shalom, Brother Khan.
Brother Isa.
Brother Yardan.
All right, we coming at y'all with another live stream through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, titled The Most High is Getting the Earth Ready for Israel to Take Over, man. All right. So we see the downfall of America. We see through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, the chariots, and the decline of Esau's rulership, man. So just like the book of Romans tell you, man, when you see your salvation, hey, your redemption drive nigh, man. So now it's time for us to serve the Most High as if we never served him before, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
So with that, y'all down, could you give me the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 8? Because to establish a kingdom, you have to have power. All right. Right now, we have no power because we are under the curses until Yahweh Shah redeem us through the spirit, man.
All right, this is the book of Acts, chapter 1 and verse 8, and it reads, But ye shall receive power. After that, the Holy Ghost has come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and into the uttermost part of the earth.
That's right, man. So we waiting to receive that power, man. All right, to recompense tribulation to them that troubled us, man. All right. We know that this whole earth is waxing worse. You know what I'm saying? They're destroying, all right, the crops. They steady putting chemtrails in the sky. There's a lot of stuff going on, which the average, you know what I'm saying, the average so-called Israelite don't see. There's a lot of stuff going on which they can't see with the eye, you know what I'm saying, with the naked eye. All right. It's party and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Our people, they caught up in the cares of the world.
Yeah.
All right.
Ain't fine, yeah.
God.
Yeah. You right though.
Yeah, get that again, Cam. That Acts 1 and 8, man. We waiting to get that power, man, because right now we powerless. All right.
Yeah.
Just picture a generator. Just picture a generator having power and then it just go out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's us as a whole.
Yeah.
Right? We have no currency, no voltage to keep it running, you know.
Yeah, this Acts 1 and 8 again. It reads, But ye shall receive power after the Holy Ghost has come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and the uttermost part of the earth.
And where we at? We are in the uttermost part of the earth, man. We in America, man. All right. And we getting it the worst here because the bulk of the Israelites are over here on the western hemisphere, man. So that's where you see black on black crime. You see police brutality. You see brothers getting murdered by the police. All right, they getting when the police murder a so-called black, Latino, Native American Indian, they actually get paid time off, man. That's why they kill you so-called niggas, man, because they get paid time off for that. They getting paid on leave, man.
Hey, I got a precept. Hey, yeah, this is the book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthens me. You know, so we waiting on the Redeemer, the Savior, the destroyer of the Gentiles, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. We waiting on Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ, to come and strengthen us, man, and give us the abilities to subdue our enemies, man. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking on that, go to Philippians 3 and 20 real quick. Speaking on, we waiting on that strength from Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? So you know when Yahweh Shai, the one you call Jesus Christ, when he stepped on the scene, As we know, he was a black man. That, you know what I'm saying? Contrary to the white boy that they give us. You know what I'm saying? We know the elect gonna have the same type of power he gonna have, man. Right, what that read say right there.
Philippians 3:20, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
For our conversation, which is in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Because we in these precepts, man. You know what I'm saying? Our conversation could be about whatever. You know what I'm saying? It could be about whatever type of worldly topic, right? Now, next verse. Going for what you was talking about. Wait on that power.
Who shall change our vile body that it may be fashioned like unto his glory.
Shall change our vile body that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, right?
According to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
All things unto himself. When you got something under subduction, you got it under control. You know what I'm saying? You got something to subdue, you got power over it. So you know what I'm saying? The Most High, he prepping us to, you know what I'm saying, basically take control over everything, even over this so-called white man. So when we tell our people that, you know what I'm saying, our brothers gonna have supernatural power, like what you see in the thumbnail with Luke Cage, he got bullet holes all in his hoodie, but you know what I'm saying, he's still standing up because we live in this time period where the Most High gonna make us immortal.
Hey, yeah, I got another
bring it out.
I got another precept.
Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, because like I say, man, we waiting to receive that power, and we waiting for Yahweh to give us the ability to, like it say, to be able to subdue all things in himself, right? So we know that Yahweh got elect men who he who the Most High, him and the Most High chose before the foundations of the earth to choose to be those returning spirits, man. He called us his friends. All right, he say he no longer calls us friends, servants, Salaki. He no longer calls us servants, but he calls us his friends. So we waiting on him to come back and give us that power so we can beat the shit out of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 40. It say, thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. All right, because you know, when we was living in the world before we came into this truth, yeah, I mean, like some of us kind of was cool with the Edomites, some of us didn't like them, and so on and so forth. But now that we come into this truth, we realize that these niggas just hate us for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We never had nothing against these people or did nothing to these people. We never cared about slavery. And you know what I'm saying? These niggas just still continue to perpetually hate us. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High say he gonna give us their necks, man. We gonna just grab them by the neck and just choke the shit out of them, beat them to a post.
Real quick, I just want to grab a precept real quick.
Come on, you got it.
You could flip the screen if you could.
What you want, Knock? I'll get it for you.
Yeah, go to Romans 2 and 7.
Come on. It's the book of Romans, chapter 2 and verse 7, and it reads, to them who by patient continuance and well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life. I'm gonna read it again. To them who by patient continuance and well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life. You on mute, Shalaki. You on mute, Aisha.
My fault, dealing with the with that well-doing, you know what I'm saying, the law, statutes, and the commandments, you know what I'm saying? And I got 1 Timothy 1 and 17. I'm just reading right here. Now unto the King eternal, which we know as Yahweh Shai, immortal, invisible, the only wise power, be honor and glory forever and ever. Amen. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that immortality, going into what it say, what we just reading for Philippians 3 and 20. You know what I'm saying? That power. Because how we gonna take over the world from Esau right now if he got all this military might, he got all this artillery, he got drones and all type of stuff we ain't even get access to. So how we gonna take over from this devil if he got so much? You know what I'm saying? When you see brothers out here running like the Flash, busting through a brick wall like Superman, flying in the air, man, bending steel metal like it's a straw, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rick. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it's the book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. All right. So we, like the brother was saying, we don't have the capabilities to maintain ourselves in the warfare or different battles with the so-called white man or the other nations. We don't have these capabilities. So like I said, man, we waiting on Yahweh, Salaki, Yahweh Bahashim, Wamalak Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man, the Christ, the King, Jesus, Salaki. That's what they call it in the English, man, the Christ, the King, Jesus. I don't even feel right saying that, King Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But we waiting on him to come back and give us the power to tread over serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, man. That's the so-called white man and his torture tactics and FEMA camp and all these things that he got set up and prepared for Jacob's trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, 1/3 gonna be saved out of that trouble. And that's why the scripture continues on and saying nothing shall by any means hurt you. Okay, because when the enemy comes in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard, man. You're going to have brothers flying, and you know what I'm saying, like the brothers say, like Flash Gordon and Superman, and you're going to have people like Luke Cage picking up cars, slamming cars on your head, and it's going to get real spiritual. All right, because right now we at the beginning stages of the spiritual warfare, and now we seeing the signs and times, and we know that the highest is about to visit the world in which he made, man. Okay, the times is high tide to it. We gotta sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in this truth before all hell start breaking loose, because the only way you're going to be preserved is with this truth, man. Hence this next precept, y'all. Let me grab this next precept, and then one of the other brothers could pull out something.
I guess so.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 91 and verse 4, and it reads, he shall cover thee with his feathers of Salakia. He shall cover thee with his feathers. Under his wings, and under his wings shall thou trust his truth, man. This doctrine. Okay, his truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler in that day of trouble, man. All right. So y'all got it.
You can flip the screen to me real quick,
Y'all
can see it.
No, it's my screen up there, Con.
You just flip it to me real quick. I'm up there.
Y'all down. You gotta delete it, King. I think. Lock it. Damn, what happened?
What happened?
He jumped off. Shut your screen again. I'll put him back on.
Oh, shoot, hold on. Oh, wow. It's like y'all, man. Oh my gosh. Share it. Real quick. Click on share. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 7. It reads, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. Now we understand that we understand this so-called white man who was chiefly Esau, Edom in the scriptures. This man lives off of pride. But it says right here in Sirach 10 and 7, pride is hateful before the Most High man, and by doeth one commit iniquity. You know what I'm saying? Pride, when pride jumps on man, that's what drives you to commit sin, and that's why the Most High hates pride so much. So when we read verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Now, how's the white man, the so-called white man who is Esau, ruling over this world right now, man? Through unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. You know what I'm saying? He stole everything, then he rechanged history. It said the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So the Most High is literally grooming us for the takeover. You know what I'm saying? That's why he tell us to repent and convert. You know what I'm saying? That's why we see this American society starting to collapse right now. As we flip back to Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 3, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Now, what did it say right there again?
It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries, Shalaki. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Riches gotten by deceit. And then when you read verse 7, pride is hateful before the Most High man, and by both doeth commit iniquity. So man commits iniquity through their pride. And it says the kingdom is translated because of riches gotten by deceit. Back to Obadiah, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. You see? Thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground? Because this the spirit that they operate in. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. I got a precept.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Hey, this the book of James. Shalaki, let me I'll share my screen right fast. The book of James. Hey, yeah, Khan Shalaki, put my screen up there for me, y'all. All right, this up there. This the book of James, chapter 5 and verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which you have kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. All right, so yeah, man, riches gotten by deceit, man. You know what I'm saying? We us and our forefathers built up America, man. Okay. Right. We invented the damn doorknob, the street light, the and just about, you know, the cell phone and just about everything else you could think of. The microwave, the refrigerator,
the first president, John Hanson.
The damn toaster, you know what I'm saying? This nigga George Washington Carver, he was making shit out of peanuts, 300 inventions out of peanut oil. You know what I'm saying? So and yet you got White Castles and McDonald's and Walmart and Ford and all these so-called white-owned companies, man. That you got what else? Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, all these people that made all this money, y'all, for our blood, sweat, and tears, man. Okay, it says one more time, James 5 and 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. In the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, man. So the Most High has heard our cry. And just to furthermore prove that this is Esau that this scripture is talking about, I'm going to jump down to verse 6. I'm going to read down through to verse 6. Starting at 5, it says, ye have lived in pleasure on earth and been wanton. Okay, that's the so-called white man living downtown Chicago, Beverly Hills 90210, while you and goddamn it, Otta B. Wells and the Ickies and the Dearborns and O-Block. Okay, so it says, ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Here you go, the point right here, proving this to be Esau. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. Okay, because that's the so-called black man. We was the ones working in them fields getting beat to death. Yeah, and then you got the people like the police. The police catching one of the slaves coming from, you know, he might be stealing a damn turnip or a sweet potato to feed his damn starving family, and then here come the paddy wagon, the police. Back then in slavery time, the wagon patrol, paddy wagon patrol, the slave catchers, runaway slaves,
the original police.
The original police, they would catch you and beat the shit out of you for stealing a damn vegetable. Okay, so that's why I keep reiterating we're gonna do that to them. But even in this day, you still got them beating and killing Jake for no reason, and he doeth not resist you. And the police will kill you and tell you to stop resisting. They'll beat you and choke you to death until you stop resisting while you down with your hands behind your back. Your hands up. They shot Mike Brown, hands up, don't shoot, man. So
they left his body sitting out for like 8 hours too. Mike Brown.
Yeah.
And Slocky, man, I just want to expound on the richest guy about to see before we even move forward. You know what I'm saying? How you had brought up Ford, or if you could share my screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because this is deception right here. Because Ford was when I first heard about Ford, it was supposed to have been a car brand that was invented by a so-called white man named Henry Ford. But then when you flip the screen to me,
Sunshine.
what Con gotta do it?
Con gotta do it.
I ain't even sharing yet.
Let me see. I can remove mine though.
Hold on, no, I ain't have my stuff shared. Yeah, so they say the car was invented by, you know what I'm saying, so-called white man by the name of Henry Ford. You know what I'm saying? When it was really originally invented by a so-called black man by C.R. Patterson in between 1893. You know what I'm saying? But Henry Ford took the credit, you know what I'm saying, which is deceit. And then as I'm typing it in right here on Google right here, I see all I typed in was black man who invented, and all this stuff popped up. Black man who invented the car, black man who invented the traffic light, black man who invented potato chips, black man who invented video game cartridge dash, black man who invented the elevator, black man who invented ice cream, the lawnmower, the guitar, so we actually invented everything that they took credit for, but we understand that riches gotten by deceit in Sirach 10 and 8 is the reason why he's going to be taking out the power seat.
Hey, and that goes into like when you listen to a commercial on the radio and they tell you the side effects of something, but then they speak it real fast so nobody can hear it. So that goes into how they destroy us too, man. That's what the brother Yaradan brought that to my attention. They tell you the side effects of something, they speak it real loud. They speak it real fast. So like
yeah, man, you know, they'll tell you something simple as clearing your nasal passages. You might be getting some nasal spray, and then on a commercial for CVS, they be like, you can get it at your local CVS drugstore, Walgreens, and then they be like, they say it real fast, may cause vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, cardiac arrest. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, man.
Got by deceit.
Yeah, got by deceit, man.
All right, Salakia. Now with the cars too, though, that go back into the car thing, man. When you buying that car, the richest got by deceit, man. They'll tell you 0% down, 0% financing, good credit, bad credit, no credit at all. Come on down, buy you a car. And then before the commercial go off, buddy will hit that. He get to talk real fast, saying anything.
Move it in butter.
You know what I'm saying? 150% interest or something.
Yup. You feel me? That's them richest got by deceit. Y'all can take back over though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And to keep touching on that, man, because hey, they don't have to pay back double. Let me get that, man. Reward. Matter of fact, I already got it right here.
Reset your screen.
No, this ain't it right here. But no, man. I was just going into the fact that we're gonna have to. I'm up there. Oh yeah, I'm up there.
There you go.
They gonna have to pay, right? They gonna have to pay back that money and them ass whoopings. All right, so let me bring out a few precepts. I got about 3 or 4 precepts right fast, y'all, on this topic. Dealing with the with our salvation with the chariots, man. I got a video too. Let me play this video right fast, y'all.
Hey, let Tazama in too. I think he's trying to jump in. If y'all could. Y'all see him up there?
I can't see him on my end. All right.
Play your video.
My screen is shared. What that video where it came out? I believe it came out like a day or 2 ago. This it? Track underwater? Nope. I don't even see it, man. Was this it?
Tonight, the U.S. intelligence community has no evidence those mysterious flying objects are aliens, but they're not ruling it out. According to 2 U.S. officials, a report by the Director of National Intelligence investigating some of the more than 120 incidents is inconclusive. These incidents, many caught on video over the past 2
Hey, these are the loan sharks right here. Okay, this is what you're seeing is what these is the loan sharks. These is the repo man. Esau then took all our money, and now he's sending our big brother and uncles and them back here. Yahweh shine the angels. He's sending them back here to get back what they stole from us, man. You know what I'm saying? Reward unto her double. So this is our salvation that we're looking at, man. Of course, the so-called white man gonna rule out aliens. Okay, but technically, when you go into that word alien, it just means a foreign being that's not from here. So technically, the angels are aliens because they're not of this world. Okay, so the Most High is going to invade this place. Esau is going to and Esau in the Vatican.
Good point. I said good point. You talking about how they really is truly aliens, how they are not of this world. And we aliens, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I say all the time, when they see the elect getting banged up in them chariots, the strangeness of our salvation, they're gonna be like, these niggas were aliens the whole time.
Hey, we got them superpowers, man. Like Khan was telling me about he was breaking down Michael Jordan's name, man. What was it, Khan? Michael Allah Yaradon?
Khan.
And that means in so many words, God like descendant, or he got God like, you know what I'm saying? He got God like power, God like descendant, man. You know what I'm saying? We know that word Yaradon, Jordan goes into descendant, going down, the river going down. So, you know, yeah, man. These people in the Vatican and at the Pentagon, those high-ranking officials, they know for a fact that these are angels. Okay, they're never going to admit that. But you got like people on the lower level who don't know though. They just found it. But Salaki, I ain't mean to take up all that time, and I just wanted to say that the people know what's going on, and they land talking about the reports are inconclusive, man.
2 decades show U.S. military encounters with shadowy objects that seem capable of traveling upwards of 11,000 miles per hour.
Come on, man.
Oh, now dealing with that right there, 11 miles per hour. I got a video dealing with that too, like how they was shooting at the UFO and they couldn't even hit it. It was going that fast.
That one, Iran.
Yeah, Iran. Yeah, I got it. Yup.
Come on.
You're talking about trying to jump in. I'm finna show that right now. If you share the screen after you let Tazama in. So they ain't letting them. And that's how that's another way how we gonna Shalom. That's another way how we gonna take over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't even fight against the technology Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shaq got. You know what I'm saying? They can't even hit it with one of their bullets. Real. Hold on, let me share my screen.
Come
on. I'm up there. Here you go right here. Now this was like a year ago with them. You see it?
Yeah, come.
This like a year ago with some Iran military people shooting at a UFO and they couldn't even hit it, bro. Y'all see that? They can't even hit it, bro.
And I saw one like that before. That ain't my first time seeing it. I saw something just like that before from another military besides Iran.
Right. Look how fast it's moving, bro. They steady shooting it and can't even hit it, bro. So, hey, man, hold on. I got a precept too.
I have a precept too.
Hey, yeah, I got a Khan, you on mute. I still got a couple of precepts too though on the topic.
But they still shooting at it, still can't. That's about good enough on that. I just got a precept real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High, he coming back for war, man. That's how we gonna take over, bro. You know what I'm saying? See them people in them Christian churches, man, they deceived.
They have no idea what's going on.
This book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. You know what I'm saying? So if he come back with that type of power, bro, how they got a chance, you know?
They ain't got no chance.
They ain't got no chance, bro.
What the song you just sing with wrestling? On Shane McMahon. Shut up, Sunshine. The song just say, no chance in hell. You've got No chance. Shane McMahon. These niggas ain't got no chance in hell, man.
Yeah. Some one of y'all got a precept.
Oh, Khan, yeah, let me bring these out right fast. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Khan, Shalaki, you show my screen for me one more time, Mark. All right. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 40. And it reads, Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them. Even unto the Lord Yahweh, but he answered them not. So you actually finna have these niggas calling on Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai, because they gonna finally come to the realization that us so-called niggas ain't crazy. We ain't just a bunch of crazy group of niggas, folks saying anything. They gonna cry out to the Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. You know what I'm saying? But he's not going to hear him. He's not going to answer, man.
We're gonna be too late at that point, man.
Verse 42. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. Okay, that's what my main scripture right there. That word dust is standing out because I got another precept for that in Second Esdras. But it say, then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets, man.
Wow.
All right. So that's why that's what the Most High is going to do, man, to America when he gets here, man. Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and the chariots is going to come and destroy America, or the virgin daughter of Babylon, the so-called white man. And that's how we know that this is how we know that America is Babylon and not the damn Catholic Church, the Vatican, because it's the Edomites, man. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7. It says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon. See, the children of Edom and the daughter of Babylon is synonymous with each other. Okay. So he says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be, their reward of thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, man. So that same Salaki, that same virgin daughter, Babylon, or the children of Edom, this is a future prophecy in Isaiah 47:1. He says, come down and sit in the dust. Okay, so that dust is going to, which is just showing you how the so-called white man is going to be abased and brought low. And in order for the Most High to return and exalt his people, first the so-called white man has to be abased and brought low, and then the Israelites can establish the millennium reign under Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
And that's why you see this society starting to slowly collapse. They got another shutdown from happening, and then now all of a sudden they're trying to release all this info about UFO. That's why I say, bro, it could be this shit. Now we don't know. Of course, it say no man know the day of the hour, but we know we getting extremely close, bro. You know what I'm saying? The day is going back like that, like I said in Matthew 24 and 21. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Tazma, you got something too?
Hey, Shalaki, hold on. Let me bring this out right very fast. This is Second Esdras 13:11, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So these chariots is going to come back here and make the virgin daughter of Babylon sit her ass in the dust, man. Okay, she's going to get smoked. He's going to smoke the so-called white man with laser beam, tempests of fire, and you know what I'm saying, that flaming breath, and the blast of fire out of them chariots, man. You got it, Tazama. You got something.
It's like my fault. Tazma, now go ahead, bring your stuff out first.
Like the brothers going into these chariots, they literally nothing to play with. All right, you got Edomites looking at the chariots, calling them drones. All right, you had those chariots in London. They had the Moabites ran inside the house. All right, so these chariots, no joke. All right, let me go to Wisdom of Solomon, 5th chapter.
Scroll up, y'all know you click on the KJV one.
Chariots shoot out lasers.
I mean, the 16:11, which they 16:11.
Yeah.
You said get what up?
All right. This Wisdom of Solomon 5:21.
Con.
I'll read it. It reads, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, his severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. Right? Then shall the right aiming thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds, as from a well-drawn bow, it shall fly to the mark. That's going to shooting out these lasers. Right? You got Esau with the chariots. You know, the chariots shooting in the movie, and then Esau kind of ducking them. And they got the chariots missing. But these chariots, they not going to miss their mark. It just said it's going to fly to the mark. Right? Just like you got a dart and you throw it to the wall and it hit right in the middle. That's how the chariot's going to be in the last days. I'll read another precept. Second Maccabees, the 10th chapter.
Bring it out.
Right? These chariots, no joke. You got people thinking the chariots is made up. Nah, I don't believe that. Well, all right, brother, we gonna see if you believe it in the last days. If you gonna see a lot.
With them guys, Trad and Refine, they believe it's actual clouds. I heard at one time.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah, brothers believing it's clouds. You got brothers saying that chariots is drones.
Yeah. Now I do believe Esau gonna fake a stage of fake invasion with that Blue Man. He got that Project Blue Man, Project High Jump, all this other stuff. But we know when you gonna know when them real chariots come down, bro. Because Esau got CGI technology where he could make some stuff, something look like it's something in the sky. Because like that Twin Tower stuff, it was really bombs in them Twin Towers, and it was some CGI going into the planes, making it seem like someone was actually hitting the towers, but it was really some type of technology they had to make it seem like a plane was crashing into the West Name, but it was really some holographic stuff. So Esau might play it out well through this Project Blue Beam, whatever he got going on. He might set it up well where he you know what I'm saying, got some holograms in the sky, and then he might just start having bombs that's already on the ground blowing up, making it seem like it's the UFO. But then when them real chariots come down here, everybody gonna know. I share the screen, not.
Yeah.
You want to shut man? Right.
No, it was on Khan to do it. He stepped out the broadcast room. Hey, so I'm gonna just read this right fast to back up the brother Shazamah.
You just bring it out, man.
This the book of Psalms 143 and verse 12. And of thy mercy cut off mine enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul, for I am thy servant. So yeah, these chariots ain't nothing to be messed with, man. You think he gonna miss? You think the chariot's gonna lock on and then shoot, and then the laser gonna miss? No, it's gonna hit its target every time, and it's gonna destroy all of the enemies of the elect, of the people that hate the Most High and his people. You know what I'm saying? So it says, matter of fact, I'm gonna jump up and start at verse 9. Psalms 143 and 9. Deliver me, O Lord, from my enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me. Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my power. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. Quicken me, O Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake, and bring my soul out of trouble. That's Jacob's trouble coming up, man. And then
they can't share my screen.
Immediately after Jacob's trouble, you're gonna have these chariots, you know what I'm saying, cracking them skies, man. So it says, and of thy mercy cut off mine enemies, man. So in order for us to receive mercy, these people have to die and be turned into dust. There is no New Jerusalem without Babylon the Great being destroyed. Basra, Edom, Sodom, Egypt, okay, and so on and so forth. All these other names for America in the Bible, man.
What you had, Tazma?
Second Maccabees 10 and verse 29. Second Maccabees 29.
10, 29.
Like the brother going into these chariots is literally like when you read these accounts, man, these ain't nothing but the chariots that are the Most High. All right. So this second Maccabees 10, I'm gonna start at verse 28. It says, "Now the sun being newly risen, they joined both together, the one part having together with their virtue their refuge also unto the Lord for a pledge of their success and victory, the other side making the rage leader of their battle. But when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses." All right, and these not actual men on horses in the sky. It says with bridles of gold, and 2 of them led the Jews. Right, so these chariots was leading our forefathers when we was in battle, man, when we was in war. All right, 2 of the chariots, they led the other half of the Jews. It says, "And took Maccabeus betwixt them, and covered him on every side with their weapons." Right, so these chariots was protecting our forefathers. All right, it says, 5 comely men upon horses. Aslakia. It says, "And took Maccabeus betwixt them, and covered him on every side with their weapons, and kept him safe." Right, you got to believe that these chariots gonna keep you safe in the last days. All right. It says, "But shot arrows and lightnings against the enemy, so that being confounded with blindness and full of trouble, they were killed. And there were slain men 20,000. All of those men were slain by the chariots of the Most High." All right. I got one more precept. In the book of 2 Kings.
2 Kings.
Yeah, kind. So you gotta believe these chariots gonna protect you, man.
2 Kings what?
2 Kings 5, 2 Kings 6 and 16. 2 Kings 6 and 16. You gotta believe these chariots gonna protect you. Right? And these chariots, like I was saying, they don't play, man. They smiting people with blindness. They blinding people. All hell is breaking loose.
Yeah, I didn't even heard stories about them even abducting Edomites, whooping their ass and sending them back down to earth.
Yeah, that's wild. But this 2 Kings 6 and 16, and he answered, "Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them." Right? It says, "And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, Smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha." Right, so Elisha had these chariots blind the men, man. Right, so these chariots shooting lasers, they blinding people, making people vision go loose. Right, next thing you know, you can't see no more. Or one of your eyes is in the back of your head. All right, but you got it, King.
Yeah, I was standing on this right here. Like the Most High sending them chariots down to take over, but then he grooming us to take over too as well. Like the brothers that's already on this earth right now, the hopeful elect. This Jeremiah 51 and 20. Thou art my battle axes and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So the Most High is grooming us up with that power right now, and you know what I'm saying, he gonna ultimately grant us with that spiritual power in the end. But right now, it started on a small level. Right now, it's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Just like when he gave Solomon the knowledge to lead Israel, and then he gave him everything else after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's starting with the wisdom, like knowing these, being able to discern these scriptures. That's spiritual power on a low level. Even just having faith in the Most High is spiritual power on a low level. But then he's gonna unlock that true power in his men in the end to take over. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be simultaneously the elect men taking over on the earth that's already here, and then the chariots coming down taking over. And that's like you say, well,
I got a precept after you finish.
Yeah, you can go ahead. What you got?
1 John 4 and 4.
Let me grab real quick. 1 John.
I had a precept after you too.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye are God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world.
Hey, yeah, man. So we ain't worried about the so-called white man exterminating us or putting us in FEMA camps and torturing us, because nothing can separate us from the love of Christ, man. Period. So, greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. So just like the precept the brother brought out with the angels, we was looking up and you saw all the angels, man. We see the chariots, all of us. I know for sure me and the brother Khan didn't sync them together, but I know I'm pretty sure the brother Tazamah and Aisha seen some chariots too, man. And you know, if they didn't see them, then they seen them on our YouTube page, on my Instagram, on YouTube. So hey, the chariots is with us, man. We got the angels encamped around about us because we feel the Most High. We not afraid of nothing that men can do to us, man. You know, we put our stock in the Most High, man. But y'all got it.
Con. All right, just the book. I'll just go with the brothers bringing out. All right, we don't fear what man can do unto us. All right, we don't give a damn what Esau might do. You might take two horses and tie them up to both legs and have the horses run the other way. All right, we don't care about that though. All right, we're gonna trust in the Most High. All right, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse number 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul." Right? Because men, they only kill the body. Right? Somebody might shoot you. Somebody might stab you with a machete, but they can't destroy your soul. It says, "But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." Because the Most High is literally able to destroy your soul. Right? Then the Lord said, if anybody eat unleavened bread, Exodus the 12th chapter, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. So the Lord can destroy your soul.
So Lakia, pretty much he telling us, fear not which is able to kill the body. Who's able to kill the body right now? Just like we're saying, what is Matthew 10 and 25. So Lakia, I can't even cut you off. I just want to expound on this real quick. Let me see real quick. Matthew 10, I believe it's verse 25. Oh, it's not. No. The script, you know, the scripture where it say, he that has the power to kill.
He that has the power to kill.
Slaki. It's basically talking about like being wise around he that had the power to kill or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So basically, like right here, you know what I'm saying? Fear not him that is able to kill the body, which Esau, the so-called white man, he has the power to kill us at whenever. In the slave time, they used to line us up and they'll make us run. As we run, and they'll just shoot us down as we trying to get away or whatever for sport. You know what I'm saying? But it say fear not, but fear him that's able to kill your soul and your body. You know what I'm saying? And we all understand what the Most High gonna do to the man that's able to kill the body, Esau. In the end, he's gonna destroy Esau completely, right? You would touch back on that. I couldn't find the scripture I was trying to bring up. You got it, Tazama.
Right, let's go to the book of Psalms 56 chapter.
Psalms what?
Psalms 56. 4. All right, so we're not fearing what could really happen to us. All right, that's one of the first things you learned in the shoot. Right, the Lord said, present your body as a living sacrifice. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 56, and verse number 4. And God will I praise his word. And God, I have put my trust. I would not fear what flesh can do unto me. So King David said, I'm not going to fear what flesh can do. Right, because man is just only flesh, dust, and ashes. Are we not fearing what people they could do to us. We found what the Lord could do to us. All right, let me get another precept real quick in History of Susanna. All right, this History of Susanna, verse number 23. All right, this verse, this is History of Susanna. All right, and if you don't know the story to History of Susanna, all right, I advise you, to read it. It's a very good book. All right, but basically what's going on, these two elders was trying to sleep with Susanna. All right, and later on, they tried to get her jumped up, by saying she was going off. She was committing adultery. All right, but that wasn't the case. All right, but this History of Susanna 1, and I'm going to start at verse number 20. All right, it says, "Behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us. And we are in love with you. Therefore consent to us and lie with us." So these two elders, it was burning in their lust, man. All right, probably sweating behind the bushes, all type of wickedness. All right, so they kind of trapped her in and said, "Lie with me." Verse 21, "If thou would not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee." Verse 22, "Then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side, for if I do this thing, it is death unto me. And if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands." And she said, if I don't do it, I can't escape your hands. All right, verse 23 says, "It is better for me to fall in your hands and not do it than to sin in the sight of the Lord." All right, so that was a mighty act that she did. She said, it's better for me to fall into your hands. Why? Because Susanna didn't care what men could do unto her. Right? She was fearing the Lord. Because she knows it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. All right, that's 10 and 31. All right, you got a precept.
Yeah. Hey, Con, you want to expound on what you was talking about earlier, King?
Salakia,
You want to touch on you was talking about earlier how you was comparing like how Esau tried to rebuild and how how he was burning down the west side of the city.
yeah, the Great Chicago Fire, how it was destroyed, or how they destroyed a lot of buildings or whatever, and then they, how Esau is, they try to rebuild it. All right, with the World Trade Center. All right, the Twin Towers, they destroyed it, and they said we will rebuild. What's that in the book of Malachi where it said we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places? So after the nuclear destruction, Esau going to try to come out of the holes of the rock to do that. But no, the Most High already given, he's already going to have new rulers set up, and that's the children of Israel, the elect men of the nation of Israel.
Yeah, this Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever.
Right. So the Most High, he despised the nation of Edom, man. All right. He has righteous anger with this people forever, man. The Most High is upset that our people are following the Edomites, man. Because in the last days, you got to think about it. The Most High is gonna get Edom, but he's mad at us for believing in everything the so-called white man say, man.
Yeah.
He's the new God.
Yes, sir. I just want to bring this out. These are my last couple precepts I got. Salakia. That is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 13. Because, hey, man, we sick of Esau, man. Before the Most High groom us to take over, he grooming us right now through the mindset, man. A lot of our people, they love this devil, but we getting tired of the oppression, the racial profiling and discrimination. So when you read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, it's basically going into how the wicked of the world view the righteous man. It's I guess I can start at verse 13. It says he professeth. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 12. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not. Hold on. Because he is not our turn, and he clean contrary to our doings. You know what I'm saying? So when these worldly people in Esau see us, you know what I'm saying, on that front line, you know what I'm saying, pushing the word of the Most High and just living righteous as a whole, your family members or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they gonna look at you a certain type of way out here, man. He upbraided us with our offending the law and object of our infamy, the transgressing of our education. He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. You know what I'm saying? That's why Naquan was where you got arrested at?
What was that, Orlando
somewhere, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He is grievous unto us to behold, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We sick of Esau, but he's sick of us being sick of him. You know what I'm saying? They want us to go back to, hey, what's on, bro? Master Weed, let's go get on these hoes. They want us to go back to being them type of niggas, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And seeing us not doing that no more, bro, we grievous unto them to be even behold. You know what I'm saying? So from now,
I got a precept going back to how they destroyed every time Esau, when they say we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places thereof. What's that? Revelation chapter 11, verse 18.
Hold on real quick.
And this is the main reason. Your screen share?
Huh? It should be. Ain't let me. Hold on. I'm gonna just read it, man, because they playing. This the additions to Esther, chapter 4 and verse 15. It says, "And now, O Yahweh, power and King, spare thy people, for their eyes are upon us to bring us to naught." You know what I'm saying? So this time about our oppressors, the ruling over us, man. Yea, they desire to destroy the inheritance that have been thine from the beginning, since Genesis, man. You know, that's when Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob made that blood covenant with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They trying to destroy their inheritance. That's why they got our brothers selling their soul to be entertainers, athletes, you know what I'm saying, musicians. They trying to destroy their inheritance. Verse 16, despise not the portion which thou hast delivered out of Egypt for thine own self. Hear my prayer and be merciful unto thine inheritance. Turn our sorrow into joy, that we may live, O Yahweh, and praise thy name, and destroy not the mouths of them that praise thee, O Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? He hearing the prayers of his elect. That's why he's shortening these days. That's why he's the Bitcoin stuff would just crashed or whatever. The dollar bill collapsed. You know what I'm saying? He's grooming us to that shift to take place, man. Where we got to take control. You know what I'm saying? So, those was my last two.
You see what the brother posted?
Oh yeah, Shalom. Shalom.
He said Shalom.
Yeah, what you had, though?
Yeah, get that Revelation 11, verse 18. It goes back to like how Esau, like I was saying, how he said we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate, you know what I'm saying, places thereof, you know. They always destroying something and then they rebuilding it, like the streets, man. Look, man, every city in Chicago is full of potholes. All right. That's Esau and his duties to destroy and rebuild, man. But this time when those missiles go off, ain't gonna be no rebuilding for him, because he's going into servitude. He's going into captivity, rather. All right, he's going to be destroyed after that. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 18, and it reads, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest reward, and thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and the saints." Scoot it over a little bit out.
Oh, my fault. Salakia. There you go.
And the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should have destroyed them, was destroyed the earth, man. Look at the earth, man. All right.
You got Esau flooding the ocean with plastic. You know what I'm saying? Spraying chemtrail poison in the air. So Most High is finna get this man out the way. You know what I'm saying? But who's next in line after Esau? After Esau out the way. Come on. Who's next in line after Esau is out of the way?
Moab. Moab think they're gonna.
They trying to put the Moab, but that's of man though. That's of man. Who the Most High got set up to after Esau?
Israel.
Oh yeah.
Book of first. What's that? First Esdras. First Esdras 6 and 9. Second Esdras. Yeah, con. Second Esdras 6 and 9, and it reads, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right. So we looking for the end of the world, man. Everybody say, "Yeah, I have the spirit on me that we are in the end of the world." You know.
All
right. Their end is our beginning.
Yes, sir. You had anything else? I think Tasman had jumped out.
That was it for me.
We pretty much touched on the point, you know.
Shalom, Oli Yahoo. Shalom, Kwam Yashala.
Yeah, shalom to the few everybody that always tune in, man. It's greatly appreciated, you know.
Shalom, CRP Wisdom, be more. Shalom, brother. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Shalom, man.
So we can close out. So with that, we hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. With that, Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.